It has been a hot minute since the Convoy has been on our lineup. This is the recently updated 2025 version of the Convoy, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the fit, the features, the function, and all that fun stuff on this leather jacket, so let's check it out. So the main thing with the updated Convoy is the leather is different, the liner is different, and there's a totally different kind of feel with this leather, which I'll get into, as well as some slight subtle updates throughout the jacket. If you're familiar with our stuff and the history of us, in 2022, we launched the Convoy, and that was our first ever jacket that did a lot of things. It was the first jacket that featured buttons, oddly enough. It was our first trucker jacket design that we ever did. And there'd be no Gold Rush, Cardinal, Blue Jay, Mark IV, Recon, Badlands, Convoy 224, Jackknife. There'd be none of that without the Convoy. So the Convoy, in theory and by design, means a lot to us. And thankfully, throughout the years, it's been quite heavily celebrated by our customers, fans, friends, and all that. So we thought that doing a little bit of an update on the Convoy is just the right thing to do. So let's run through the description of this jacket and what it's made of. Starting with the inside out, we have a 100% black cotton twill interior liner. It's got two pockets sewn into the liner. One of the pocket has a zip, the other pocket is open face. The pockets are quite sizable, so you could definitely fit multiple phones if you're that person, or just about anything you generally need to carry on an everyday basis. In the back, you'll notice our 2-point Western yoke with a 3-panel back construction. Down low on the back, we have 2 side adjuster buttons. As you can see, I have the stock and standard configuration all set up. This works for me, this is great. I don't need to cinch it per se, but I could, but I just don't want to. It's good to have choice in this day and age. It's always good to have choice. And the front is where we see a little bit more update. Starting down low, we have our kind of, hand pocket area with a nice, again, cotton kind of liner on the inside. Kind of soft, kind of fuzzy, super comfy. We love it. Just as about 95% of our trucker jackets have, we have vertical front pleats with horizontal stitch downs that line up with our signature buttons, might I add. These buttons we've been using for a hot minute. They are our signature double-pronged zinc alloy donut style buttons. With heavy-duty leather like the leather we use on the Convoy and other jackets, it's good to have these type of buttons because with heavy leather, you need a heavy-duty button. And that's exactly what you get on the Convoy, as is standard with just about every single other buttoned-up jacket. One of the more signature features on the Convoy is the chest pockets. Again, back in 2022, actually, no, that's a lie. This is the second piece to ever exhibit our Western stitch detailing on a piece, whereas the Roberts was the first ever piece to exhibit our kind of Western flower boot stitch decal on a jacket, but the Roberts was a vest. But for the Convoy, it is the first piece to feature it on the chest pockets. That's been a signature of ours since 2022. Often imitated, never duplicated. Just gonna leave it at that. And the Convoy is no different in that regard. We have it on the chest with our logo tab right over the heart. Design-wise, up top on the Convoy via the collar and the upper chest seam, there's a little bit of an update here. If you're familiar with our switchback design, even though that was a Type 3 style trucker jacket base, the Convoy being kind of like a blend of Type 2, Type 3 remix. From the chest seam up, the Convoy and the switchback share the same design. On the Convoy here, you can see that the upper chest seam kind of angles out, and what that does is it is a deliberate design that we've instilled into the Convoy to, over time, allow the upper button area on the collar chest area to kind of sit a little bit more natural and open. It makes the jacket a little bit more comfier while wearing, and we think it just looks better. So there's nothing wrong with that. And the actual collar of the Convoy also shares this kind of swing and point A little bit of curvy angle is great instead of hard right angular. We love the update. We're going to be using it more and more down the line. And this is what the collar looks like up. If you're a guy like me and you like to wear your jackets with the collar up, super sturdy collar. I love the look. I love the feel of when the collar is popped. Send it to the moon, so to speak. With the leather, and I'm not done yet, I'm going to get into the leather. With the leather on the Convoy, there is a good bit of sturdiness to the design of the collar, so when it's up, it's going to stay up. Oh, and also, as per the usual, we always feature a red stitch on our jackets, something we've been doing since day one, and the Convoy's no different. On the back of the neck, on the collar that I'm talking about, you can see a red French seam stitch right in the middle, and it's all about those tiny little details. And now this brings me to the leather. Let's talk about the leather of this jacket because it's a new leather that we're exhibiting for the first time with the Convoy. And I know the immediate comparison right out of the gate is going to be, what's the difference between the Convoy and the Hardline? And that's a fair question. At a quick glance, they look nearly arguably identical, but they're different. So the leather on the Convoy, as I said, brand new leather that we're featuring, it is a full grain, 1.5 millimeter thick, fully vegetable tanned T-core cowhide. And that is the same spec as our Hardline. However, the leather on the Convoy is a little bit more supple and a little bit more softer. We do that in the tanning phase by adding a little bit more of natural vegetable oils to the leather so that it kind of softens it up a little bit. Also adding a touch more gloss. As you can see on the jacket, this is not matte. This is, it's got a little bit more gloss. The jacket still stands up by itself, but it's not as kind of uncomfortable to break in as the Hardline. It's not gonna fight you nearly as hard. Out of the box, this jacket is going to be stiff and sturdy, but not nearly as stiff and sturdy as the Hardline. This is a little bit more forgiving, right out of the bag, right out of the box, upon first wear. I've been wearing this jacket off and on for about 4 or 5, almost a week now, and I've already started to notice that the jacket is limbering up at a totally regular rate. Before I talk about the fit of this jacket, I'll talk about kind of like the style of this jacket. And I know I'm sounding like a broken record in these bloody videos because I always say this jacket belongs in everybody's wardrobe. And yes, I'm not lying when I say that. The Convoy does though, that's the thing. With the stylistic blend of what we're referencing and what we've added to the jacket, I truly believe that this style of jacket is a perfect contender for that classic black leather jacket that just about everybody should have in their wardrobe. If it's not a motorcycle style, you know, double rider, single rider, whatever have you, if it's gonna be a button-up black leather jacket, damn well better be something like a Convoy. This jacket works well with, you know, Western wear, kind of as I'm referencing right now with just Wrangler jeans, kind of cowboy-esque engineer rough out boots here, plain white tee, and obviously a cowboy style felt hat up top. You could wear it this way, sure, 100%, totally works. But you can also wear it completely different. You can wear it with ripped jeans, you can wear it with cargo pants, you can wear it with dress pants, you can wear it with sneakers, you can wear it with a hoodie underneath, a ball cap and sunglasses. The Convoy really does play well with a lot of different wardrobe styles, be it Western, be it rock and roll, be it contemporary. Down the line, maybe I'll do some more visual examples of what I'm chatting about, but in theory, I'm 100% right. And that's my soapbox today. The Convoy is for everybody, damn right. Enough about that, let's talk about the fit. So, jacket math time. If you're familiar with this stuff, I haven't changed a bit. I've been the same dude. I am 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, and I'm wearing the medium. The size chart on this jacket is a little different. It's a little different. The medium is the same. The medium remains the same. However, double check the sizing throughout other sizes because we've added a few centimeters in the chest on select sizes. Again, for the medium, the jacket is 2 centimeters shorter than normal. If you're familiar with our size chart, chances are you would be your regular size. However, if you request or require a different fit, consult the size chart, shoot us an email, hit me with a DM, ask us questions, we have answers. Now, back to the math. I could totally wear this with a t-shirt and it fits great. I could totally wear this jacket with, you know, a thin sweater underneath. And I can also wear it with like a flannel or a plaid or a denim shirt or something thicker, you know, in the fall when I need to. I didn't finish with my measurements. Silly me. Chest measurement, 101 centimeters. Bottom hem measurement, 96 centimeters. And I have a sleeve length of 64, 65 centimeters. The medium Convoy that I'm wearing has a chest measurement of 110 centimeters. So that's 9 centimeters larger than my physical chest measurement. The bottom hem is 104 centimeters, which is 8 centimeters larger than my, you know, my actual body measurement for the bottom hem. The jacket has a sleeve length of 65 centimeters, and the front length measurement of the Convoy is 63 centimeters. So that's kind of like normally what you want to do. You want to take your chest measurement, and you want to take your bottom hem measurement, not your sleeve, not your front length measurement, chest bottom hem measurement, and we suggest adding anywhere between 8 to 12 centimeters, and that equals your jacket measurement. The 8 to 12 centimeters is for our somewhat standard fit. I could very well wear a small jacket and it would fit a little bit more snug, and I could very well wear a large jacket and I would have loads of more room for, you know, movement within the jacket, but also layers. The medium on me right now, 10 out of 10 fit, 10 out of 10 feel, nothing's wrong with it, it works. And I think that is it. I've gone over the leather, I've gone over the interior, I've gone over the inspiration for the Convoy. It is available on our website, www.mastersupply.co. There you can see the size chart, you can see more photos of the jacket, and all that fun stuff. And if you have any questions, as I said earlier, you could either shoot us an email, info@mastersupply.co, or shoot me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, stuff like that. And yeah, if you have questions, we have answers. But other than that, thank you for making it this far in the video. I love this jacket. I'm definitely going to be rocking this a lot more coming into the fall, coming into the winter. Either which way, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.